and welcome back to the Invictus stream. It is INVICTUSCON, and it is our all-star game. That is right. My name is always Mr. Harlan Guthrie, and we are here tonight with, holy shit, a retinue. By the way, this is an 18-plus stream. If you are under 18 or don't like no-no words, look away, but keep your ear pods in, because I'm here with my lovely, amazing wife, Mrs. Jo Guthrie.
Whoa! It's INVICTUSCON! Over here, it's INVICTUSCON!
We are here with the fantastic, hilarious, and multi-talented Jay! Crack one open!
Shotgun
Six
it!
guitars in the background, oh my god.
We are here with mod admin friend for life, Ash. Why, hello.
Hi.
We are for the first time, and we are joined by all-time fan favorite William A. Wellman. Of course, we wouldn't be here with the one and only one of my favorite people, James Schwartz. You know her from Dice Shame, you love her from Park Del Hunt, we love her from our real-life friendships, Alex Nursall! And finally, the wild card to the nth degree, the one and only, one of my genuine favorite people, Erica!
I'm not allowed to swear, my dad's here, so I had to be PG.
Oh no, your dad's here? Well, your dad's just off camera?
He's just like upstairs taking a nap.
So you can do swears and be dirty,
No,
but
that might be the
silently.
thing. I did that when I was 13, and I've learned my lesson.
I'm really hoping we get a cameo where you're like, oh fuck, and your dad just like leans in.
Erica.
It's gonna be the thing that summons him, I swear. Just, oh god.
I'm really excited to meet your dad tonight.
Oh, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary friends, welcome to the INVICTUSCON Game of 2023. Yeah, that's right. We are here. We are ready to party. Tonight is going to be a lot of fun. It is a loosely end-of-the-world game. Because that's just where we are. You know what? I'm gonna move myself here. I kind of want to be a Brady Bunch, where I can be like,
Oh, you're the center
good.
square.
everyone.
I'm trapped.
Yeah, now I can just be pointing to people when they die and go away. Yeah, tonight we're going to be playing The End of the World. It is a rules-light game that we played many times. Everyone has made up their character sheets, kind of.
No.
Yeah, totally not still working on that.
We're going to have a lot of you know, fun, zany characters to introduce, including the real-life people that you're going to be seeing here. Everyone gets to play themselves in End of the World. So they've all made characters that are respective to themselves, including positive and negative features about themselves. William, what's the positive feature that you've listed in any category that you're most proud of, that you think best reflects yourself?
Oh, I'm a ginger.
I mean, yep, that's a positive feature. I'm with you right there.
My negative feature is that I burn like a vampire.
Valid and true. I'm with you. I like that. What about you, Ash?
For a positive feature, I put that I'm a programmer.
Hey, that's true. That could come in handy if you have to hack something.
Yeah, like the Matrix or whatever.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of matrixes in this game.
So many.
Feel positive about the matrixes. Jay, what about you? Positive or negative?
Hot.
There you go, that works.
Real sweaty.
Is it positive or negative? Who knows?
Oh, she means temperature hot, not spicy hot. Got it.
No, she means spicy hot.
I'm too warm. Ooh la la.
Guys, I'm really warm right now.
It's like every category.
You're like running through the streets chasing zombies, just smash cuts to Jay's just standing there. Guys, I'm really hot.
I can't.
I can't do this.
But it's like, like an anime pose. Like, guys, I'm so hot. And there's like stars everywhere.
That's awesome. What about you, Erica? Give me a positive or a negative, whatever you most think is apt.
I decided to change my positive since the very last time.
Nice.
And now my positive for willpower is save the cat in honor of me.
I was gonna say, our good friend Erica, fresh from winning a fight with a dog.
Oh my
I did
god,
win it.
yeah.
It was pretty good. It was a big dog.
Yeah, you took that thing on mono e mono. You saved your cat, and got injuries in the process.
Oh my god! In a
It's
stupid way
gonna be the
possible.
next Rocky movie. It has to be.
Absolutely. I mean, he didn't do a damn thing to help, but other than
Well,
that,
Rocky doesn't do much in the first movie either.
That's a problem.
That's awesome. We're so proud of you, and your injuries have been healed.
Yes, I can move all my fingers. I can close my wrists again, which is really nice.
Yeah,
He's
it's the most
still
important
got
thing for
little
gaming.
pins in his legs, but other than that,
Poor cat.
Did you have to sue anybody?
I am in the process of getting my stuff to do that. So I will be
Hells
doing
yeah.
the second fight, and that one will be pure logic.
Yeah, and we'll be cheering along with you to win that fight.
But by the way, grabbing dogs by their teeth directly is very effective. So just for future reference.
Is that sarcasm?
No, that was very real. It did work.
Use your limbs to just.
Just get your fingers right in there. You know those tiny bony little
Oh,
things
you mean
on
like
your
pulling
hand?
it open?
Oh yeah, just get right
Yeah.
in there. Just
I thought you meant like little pinching teeth. Like,
I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. But still, encouragement.
King Kong.
what about you, James? Positive or negative? What are you most apt at?
Oh man. So positive, I put electrical stuff.
Yeah.
And the negative, because I have to. I am prone to fainting.
Yeah.
Well documented here on Invictus.
Well documented.
Yes.
Two out of the 3 times on stream, and I'm sad to say the second time we didn't notice. That was,
I noticed.
that's my
Because you were so
biggest-
smooth.
I know you're just like.
Yeah, just slumped straight out of the
That was
chair.
my biggest shame.
Was that when I screamed lemon pig?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Don't breathe, James. Breathe.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Oh God. And what about you, Alex? What do you got?
I went with a nice little combo, which is positive is a high pain tolerance, and a negative is I'm not willing to admit when I'm hurt.
Nice. Just like real life.
Very
Oh
good.
yeah,
Very good.
It's,
What about you, darling? Did you make yours?
My positive mental feature is that I'm good at blood, and
Yeah, you're good at it.
haven't written anything else yet. So
I was attempting to draw out this intro by asking people questions to
I
give
love
you
you
time
so
to work,
much.
and I totally forgot
did.
that you love these people and just got
I came up with one thing:
nice. What'd you come up with?
good at blood.
Oh, that's right.
That's all I got so
Just spin the
far.
opposite
I want
and say
this to
bad
just
at
be the
not blood.
positive and negative for
right.
everything that you do.
Yeah, good at blood. Good at blood. Good at blood, but good at blood.
I also realize now that Jay was the one who said they were the spicy hot thing. So that explains
Yeah.
the tank top. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, spicy hot, but like hot, like it's a
Yeah.
social
You
ability.
get all 3,
Yeah.
okay?
Like Michael
Don't limit
Bublé
yourself.
You know?
You're multi-talented. You get all 3 hots.
Yeah, like
All
Michael
3
Bublé.
hots.
All 3 hots.
You're also gonna get a hot dog, you're gonna get spicy Cheetos. It's all there.
Ooh,
Flamin'
I
Hots.
love hot dogs.
Yeah, hot pot.
Hot
Don't like hot
pot?
dogs?
I would say I'm good at hot dogs.
You don't like
There you go.
what about corn dogs?
Oh, I'm good at corn dogs.
Are the corn dogs hot?
Yeah.
You can have them cold. And
Corn dogs cold?
You can have hot dogs cold. Corn
Yeah,
dogs.
You can have
hot dogs are
anything.
fully
You
cold-
can't
cold
have a
hot.
corn dog cold. I'm sorry. You can't.
Yeah.
You may not.
That's
Yeah, that
what
was
you
illegal.
Okay. So that
You
the
should know
hot
this if
mix
you're gonna
applies.
fight someone legally. You need to know.
See, I'm taking notes all the time. That's why I'm glad we're doing this. It helps me more than helps everyone else.
Perfect. Well, I think with that, are we ready to party?
Yeah.
We're ready to party.
Yes.
0 people answer.
I guess so.
I should have done this.
My
We ready to
beer
party? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're ready to party. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, here we go. Our game of InvictusCon 2023. What's it called even? Oh, Space City, USA. Tired of the day-to-day? Looking to bring out your inner child? Wanting to stop and smell the flowers? Feeling like you're about to burst? Cut it out! The future is here at Space City, USA! Abandoned in 1959, 64 years to the day, Space City, USA is almost open for the public! To test out its facilities, you are amongst the first to be granted access to this state-of-the-art theme park. So come on down and join us at Space City, USA. Space is waiting. 64 years. That's how long Space City, USA had been forgotten. 64 glorious years. That was until one man stepped in. After the total and utter failure of his Twitter buyout, one could say that Elon Musk fell off the face of the earth. His car company, Tulsa, went under. His political aspirations gone. His wife even left him. He had nothing, absolutely nothing, beyond his immense fortune. And so he faded away, like all sweet billionaires, to a quiet life of solitude, staying out of politics and the common man's lives, going to space and whatnot. It was a life of dignity and respect. His name faded almost into obscurity. That was until a mysterious rumbling began in the South. The Deep South, to be specific. Seemingly out of nowhere, a buzz began. Space City. It sounded like a dream at first. Space City. Fully automated, a city of the future, a theme park to end all theme parks. If only you knew how true that was. Though not quite ready for the public, as part of your years in love and friendship to Invictus and its stream, you, its lovely crew and friends and family, have been invited as guests to test out the rides, attractions, and accommodations at Space City, USA. And so, with suitcases in tow, we each arrived via plane to the Alabama airport. Stepping off, we see, there he is, the one and only James Schwartz, the Faint. Steps down. James, how are you dressed for this Alabama vacation?
For this Alabama vacation, I am dressed in my classic blue overalls with lots of fun, colorful shapes all around them. And as I step off the plane, I make sure I thank the flight attendants and go, "Thank you so much. Again, sorry I passed out on takeoff. It hasn't happened in a long time, but I'm just really glad that the people sitting next to me aren't gonna sue you."
Yeah. And they kind of awkwardly nod. There's sort of a grave look on their face. And pushing past them, we see the one and only William A. Wellman, the writer. William, how are you looking today in Alabama?
I have to be dressed at all times like I am on TikTok. That way fans might recognize me in public. And as I walk out of the plane, I say to each of the lovely hostesses, and don't forget to check out my podcast. It's everywhere you listen. It's on Spotify. You had earbuds in the whole time. I know you listen. And then as soon as I get out of the plane and I can see the sunlight, I say, "God, what game are we playing on Invictus Street tonight? Please tell me. Tell me anything about it. You keep surprising me last minute. I can't keep doing this."
And clouds just kind of darken the sky for a second, and a lightning bolt strikes a nearby car.
You'll make it up as we go. All right then. And I descend the stairs and pick up my little leather suitcase, and I go out.
Behind you, Ash pushes her way out and descends the stairs. Ash, how are you dressed for Alabama?
Well, considering it's Alabama and everything in the South scares me a lot, I'm definitely dressed as much as a guy as possible. So, like, no hair, golf shirt, cargo pants. But there's a lot of girl clothes in my suitcase.
Exactly. Just waiting till you get to the attraction to get real looking cool.
Exactly. And I think I hit a few people accidentally with my giant suitcase, so I'm apologizing a lot. And, like, in a boy voice, like, "Yeah, sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to get through." Like that.
Amazing. Just behind you, Joe, you step off the plane. How are you just for Alabama?
I'm sweating already.
Oh, you're hot.
I'm hot, but not in the good way. I'm hot in the bad way.
Oh, I see.
I'm wearing my always thing that I'm wearing, which is the black tank top.
That's true.
And yeah, perspiring violently.
Violently? Like it's squirting on other people?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You push your way past Erica. Erica, welcome to Alabama. Who are you arguing with?
I'm arguing with the air because having come from Ottawa, I am known to dress in layers for the all myriad of temperatures you'll get in a day. So I'm arriving with my gigantic parka on, my gigantic boots on, my gigantic layers of pants to keep me warm. I'm just casually stripping them off and realizing, oh, too far. And then having to slowly piece my way back to some sort of level of attire.
Amazing. Yeah, typical Erica, just taking off the pants as you're walking down the flight of stairs to the tarmac.
I don't need them. I'm here. It's hot. Someone else pick them up.
Alex, you're just watching Erica strip down the plane. What are you dressed as in Alabama?
Well, I'm wearing my usual traveling outfit, which is Chuck's, a pair of tailored pants and like a baggy button-up shirt. But under the shirt, which I've taken off the baggy shirt now, I realized that I've forgotten that I'm wearing a t-shirt with like a big titty anime lady on it that says like Ghost in the Taco Bell. It's a bootleg shirt, and I'm getting looks, and I'm having this moment where I'm like, why did I put my sweater back in my bag? I'd rather be sweating, but I do have my backpack because I only travel with a carry-on and I refuse to have a suitcase.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah, so you are rolling your carry-on alongside, and finally, Jay, you are greeting the warm Alabama sun. How are you looking?
I'm three kinds of hot. I'm wearing a graphic crop top with corn on it because I think it's cute.
And, like the band?
What?
Freak on the Leash?
Yeah,
Corn?
and corn. I meant the vegetable, but I'm gonna change it to corn. I got down with the sickness, and I'm wearing cargo joggers.
That's great.
Same thing, right? Cargo joggers and Chucks, and I look great, but I do trip on my way out because I'm extremely clumsy.
Classic. So down to the tarmac as the rest of the passengers sort of leave and head to the the terminal or whatever. The flight was long, arduous, bizarre. Some would say almost otherworldly.
Otherworldly, even.
Well, they'd be wrong, obviously.
Oh, damn it.
And as you have this sense of wonder and excitement in each of your little bellies, those who head to the terminal seem to be, on their own mission, but you're swept away to another tarmac.
Whoa.
In fact, there's a man standing there. He's very tall, thin. He's got a gaunt face, balding hair, white for what is left, and he looks at you and he says, yes, are you the Invictus 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there too, by the way. And I'm like, hey! Yeah, that's right.
I was doing math.
I know. I think we all collectively paused to count each other.
And then you see Harlan walking
gets
down
off
the
the
steps.
plane.
I'm like
Yeah.
tripping. I'm like, sorry, guys. I was-
You have all of our bags.
Yeah.
Erica wanted my seat, so I just...
So thank you again. I did deserve it, but
the cargo hold was great. I didn't mind. The man says, well, welcome. Of course, you are honored guests of Sir Elon Musk, and you will be testing out. But before that, please come. And he leads us across the hot Alabama tarmac. It's kind of early evening, 3 o'clock, and he brings us to a helicopter, a large 8-person helicopter, which is pretty standard stuff.
stop. We count the seats too.
Yeah, and count the seats to make sure. William, I'm hoping you're taking notes or pictures for this, right?
Well, I would be more involved right now, but I'm actually working on writing a live show, so I'll be kind of multitasking.
Right, apologies. Right, and that's me saying that.
I'm definitely not just being cold because I'm the only person on stream who wasn't also invited to your wedding.
You were there to hug as well.
So, he walks you to the helicopter. He opens the large sliding doors as you each kind of get in, and then he just shuts them. The pilot is like sequestered, he's like in the front. And as you're sitting near this large TV and an empty seat, as if you're waiting for someone. But before anything happens, the helicopter starts to take off and the TV turns on. And sure enough, there he is, that handsome, well-rounded, this is totally not satire,
Lovable.
lovable Elon Musk. And it's a recorded video. And he says, hello, welcome to my theme park. After being scorned by Twitter, I spent the last years taking a good hard look at myself. And you know what? And it kind of cuts from his like talking head to like a beach, and he's walking. He's like, I didn't like what I saw. And there's like a kind of a music, and it pans up to the sky for a moment, and it comes back down.
Commercial.
Yeah, and he's sitting in like a bench. He's just like thinking, and there's a voiceover, and he's like, I've invited you here to test out Space City, USA, my new island theme park. But since you're already so sick of me, I've used AI and robots to recreate John Hammond from Jurassic Park to take over from here. See you tonight at the party in Moon City. And with that, the TV turns off, and in the empty seat materializes John Hammond, the one and only.
God, my bag was there.
He just like sits in your bag. No, it's stuck in his chest now. There's like this robot like built around your chest. There's like this handle sticking out of his chest a little bit. He's like, hello, my name is John Hammond. Don't worry, the rights for the actor are completely sold to Jurassic Park. But welcome. I'm here to assist you in any way, answer any questions you may have, and bring you to the park. And he stares at you kind of like a robot just waiting.
John, are we really the first people who get to see this park? I'm so excited.
You're amongst the first people. Elon has spared no expense at bringing various celebrities. Michael Bublé will be there. I believe other celebrities of various sorts have all been flown in from all over the country. And you get to be amongst them. All of them have AI companions like myself. But he chose this specifically for your youthful generation who really enjoys nostalgia and can't get past the idea that, franchises should die.
Harlan, you should really talk to that John Hammond guy. I think you would have so much to talk about.
I couldn't. I'm too impressed with David Attenborough.
Is he here too?
Daddy Attenborough.
That's Richard. Richard
Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough is my name, actually. And he starts helicoptering, and as you do, you look out the window and you see Alabama. It's lush, glorious. Kudzu South. I don't know. It's there. It's gorgeous. And then as you come across, you notice something very odd. There's an island in the center of Alabama. And John Hammond leans forward and he says, yes, Elon spared no expense. He had the entire land drenched out so that his park could be on an island, just like Jurassic Park. And within that island, there are other smaller islands. It's quite beautiful. Take a look. And as the music swells, you all look out the window. Jay, what are you seeing?
Someone's playing other phone.
There's a speaker right by your ear.
Yeah. There's dolphins breaching out of the water.
Yeah.
There's parrots flying from tree to tree.
Yeah.
None of the animals look like they belong here, and they look healthy somehow. It's fine.
That's not okay.
Did you say that life finds a way?
Life finds a way.
Yeah. And as you're sitting in this cockpit and you're all just kind of flying there, does anyone say anything, talk anything, steal anything?
I'm sorry, John. Can I just ask you a really quick question?
Yes, of course.
I thought we were going to fucking space.
No, Space City, USA is a theme park.
God damn it. And I take out of my backpack, I've got all this space junk. I have like freeze-dried ice cream and a helmet and stuff, and I just start throwing it out the window.
No, I'm eating the freeze
you
ice cream. Give it to me.
So then,
You hit a penguin?
Is the city at least like space themed? Like, is this a riff on like Tomorrowland at Disneyland?
Wonderful question. Space City, USA has many different worlds. It has Dead Man's Island, where I'll be dropping you off first, but it also has Time Circle, Space Plaza, Moon City, where you'll have to be tonight for the big party. But it also has the Land of Oz, Lost World, a Jurassic-themed island, Old Travel Town, and Old South.
The twist is that it's all emotional space, so that's why we're on an island, because we're just cut off from everyone.
No, it's very, very real. Yeah, yes, exactly, emotional. Question.
Are there snacks?
There are many snacks. All the
No,
snacks
like
you
right
can
now.
imagine.
Like, are there snacks? I would like some, thank you.
All the snacks you can imagine.
Oh my
Name
God.
one.
I pass you some powdered Tang.
Not worth it anymore. We're gonna eat on stupid Earth.
Is there cheese? Because the moon?
I would like
No,
Cool
no,
Ranch
no,
Doritos.
no cheese. Completely dairy-free, the theme park is.
No.
But any snack you can imagine, just say it and it'll be there.
Cool Ranch
Cheese?
Doritos.
No, neither of those.
Gargano.
Where are my Doritos?
Now, hold on, it's gonna get bumpy, and then suddenly the helicopter like lilts, and there's sort of this shimmering energy that seems to pass over the.
I pass out.
Cockpit. Yeah, James. No.
James,
Harlan doesn't notice. Cool. Wow, look at that there. And you fly over and you see this gorgeous thing. And as you do, a map appears in each of your hands. And you each get a map to the amazing theme park known as Space City, USA.
Okay, problem.
Oh,
I'm a
my.
millennial. I don't do maps on my
There's an app for that.
Yes! That's what I was
But
waiting for.
phones
Good.
don't work in the theme park, unfortunately.
Damn it, Harlan!
Now,
John
when you
Hammond,
say
damn it.
I didn't
phones
do
don't work,
anything.
do you mean that there's no cell service, or like they literally will not work?
And
Like,
you
they
pull out
won't
your
turn
phone
on?
and it just
Yeah.
doesn't turn on.
Shit!
I take your
Okay.
phone and I throw it out the window.
No! I still have payments on that.
My credit cards, everything I need, my ID. I can't fly home. I don't think you understand the seriousness of this. Bye. I'm dropping the map into the Discord chat for anyone who wants to see.
Okay.
Erica, can we talk?
Yes, of course we can. We've shimmy off to the corner of our helicopter. Are we still in the helicopter?
Yeah.
Big
Okay,
help.
we got the VIP section. What's up?
So many parking lots were destroyed to make that island. But I have a bad feeling about this. If you die in the time circle, do you live forever?
See, that's the question I have been coming here to answer. We're going to find out. And we're going to
Right.
find out in the best way.
Don't worry. I'm covered for every eventuality involving dragons or vampires or writing. So we're good.
I am not, because I did not pay extra for the travel insurance, because that's a scam.
Listen, I can do the writing coaching and you can fight any large animals we meet.
Only if there are cats involved, or you somehow find a way to resemble a cat.
The helicopter
Very specific.
bops and boops and bounces as you kind of head down towards Space City, and you look out and you see a picture-perfect representation of the map. People walking around, very few, of course, and the helicopter brings you right over a large lake, which is more swampy than anything else. And as you come, you see this dead man's island, this horseshoe island with ships sailing around it. It's gorgeous, and the helicopter lets you off on a beach. Dead Pirates Cove sits right next to you, and you are let off with John Hammond as the helicopter takes off, and all of a sudden it's still and quiet in the early evening light.
That helicopter has Gardettos painted on the side.
Everything here is financed by Gardettos. Elon Musk himself purchased Gardettos many years ago.
I
Makes
lean over
sense.
I lean over to Joe and I go, I thought he said it was John Hamm, and I've been waiting for John Hamm to show up, and there's just this old guy.
Ooh, yes. Well, I'm very, very, very handsome. Unlike John Hamm, who's just nothing. He can't act. He's no good at all.
Wow.
He's just a
This
guy.
AI is salty.
Now remember, the Gardettos are salty. And now remember, the goal of this visit is to rate the attractions, experience them. We will show you to your place of sleeping tonight, your accommodations, after the party at Moon City. But please, start off with this ride. This is our first attraction, Raiders of the West Indies. It is meant to be a little bit of a tour. You'll see many raiders inside singing and chopping and, you know.
John, is that 95-year-old man Harrison Ford?
Yes, Harrison Ford is here. In fact, let's say hi to him. And he waves him over, and Harrison Ford's like, oh, hey, kids, what the hell do you want?
Oh, wow.
Hi, Harrison Ford.
I have not seen Indiana Jones, so I will need someone to explain the references to me, other than
I
like.
loved you in Star
Rock.
Trek.
And he walks
Wait,
away
sorry,
and
sorry.
grumbles because he's so old.
I love you on the stage
Like
of the
barely
Oscars.
I hear,
I-
I hear his sequel next year is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm great. And he like struggles to get up a sandhill.
I've got Ash and Harlan by the hands, and I'm struggling to pull them towards this theme park ride.
Yeah,
because
guys, we should go.
Come
Joe,
on!
I think she
What
has
is
to
this
pee.
ride?
No, I desperately have to get some endorphins.
Yeah, it's I don't know, Raiders of the West Indies.
Yeah.
Is it not a roller coaster?
It's like I don't know, it's kind of like a roller coaster. Let's find out. And John Hammond leads us down these steps, and I'm like, John Hammond, leave, and he's like, okay, and he disappears.
Wait, before you leave, do we have responsibilities? Like, are we here to, like, you brought us? Are we entertaining?
How do we
or are
know
just-
where we sleep?
And he comes back. Oh no, you are influencers of the highest caliber. Almost 40 people watch you once in a while. That is worthy of acclaim next to Harrison Ford. What you need to do is just give us your overall feedback at the end of the weekend. Did you enjoy yourself? Were the pillows comfortable? Were the gardettos salty enough? Don't you hate cheese? Things of this nature.
It's actually in the mid-40s, so.
The
Nice.
cheese is so sweaty.
Sweaty, unsalted cheese.
Oh,
Best kind. You need me, just yell, John Hammond, I need you, Daddy. And he disappears.
I like that guy.
Bublé.
He's good.
Do you think Michael Bublé is here as an AI or as himself? Because they only mentioned when they said celebrity appearances Michael Bublé, and I don't like the sound of that at all.
I think Harrison Ford was real. I think that's the real Harrison Ford.
He smelled like he was real.
Legally, they probably have to disclose if it's an AI, right?
It's Elon Musk.
I'm concerned about Mr. Ford, though, because there was a flaming plane sort of on the far side of the beach. I don't think he was invited here.
oh my
Just
god.
crashed.
It's
Like 7 decapitated people on the way.
It's his usual way of landing.
I got
Well-
so much sparkling water on the giant helicopter over, and all of it was bubbly. So I assume that the Bubbly Corporation allowed Michael Bublé out of his cage and let him into this space.
Or they copied his face to send him along as his own AI guide.
Oh god.
But if he's an
Bublé
AI,
squared.
we can,
But at least there's sparkling water, and I can have it because I want.
if he's an AI, we can summon him, right? Michael Bublé, Daddy. Nothing.
So it's the real one. We've solved it.
Excellent.
Yes, a
Try a little
unique
louder.
nickname.
Maybe it wasn't loud enough.
Oh, okay. Daddy, Michael Bublé.
I think
And-
Erica
I can't
has to
shout
yell
that
it
here. I
loudly.
will have somebody up here.
And that's true. And like down the passageway towards the ride entrance, you hear, "Hello."
Is
Daddy?
it him?
We all rush to the entrance.
Yeah, and as you get down, you see a short line. There's about 3 people standing in front. One is a woman you don't recognize. One is a guy who looks handsome. And then at the back, turn around, is Michael Bublé.
Line clear. I'm there. Hello.
And he looks at you and says, "Guys, hey, it's me. Remember when we survived last year? We got on that island and we all survived it together? Well, I guess only Erica and Joe and Harlan and I think was James there? Last year
I
at INVICTUSCon,
remember
Michael
Mr.
Bublé was in the
Bublé.
same game."
I think we jumped off
I
of the
still have your fashioned out of pool noodles armor that you made for us. It was really nice.
Of course.
We jumped off of the top of a skyscraper together. You don't forget something like that.
I
very
would never.
often.
Welcome. Well, hi. Who are your new friends? Who are you? And he shakes your hand, Jay.
Hey, I'm Jay. I'm actually a professional bass player, so if you need any help this weekend, I assume you're performing or something.
Actually,
Sorry.
well, I'm not, but I do need a new bass player.
Really?
Give me your contact information. I have a 10-week tour coming up, and I need somebody. It's close to home,
Okay.
pays really well. Let me know.
Wow, this
and-
worked out so well for me, actually. You have no idea.
I really need this, Michael.
I really need this. You're all right,
he shakes,
actually.
shakes your hand, Alex. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael Bublé.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm also a bass player, but I'll just leave.
Oh, well, I could use a backup if you need. I need 2 bass players. I also need a new lyricist, someone who could write in a way that would just articulate. Oh,
can pay me
you
in
seem to be
bubblies.
writing right now. And he looks at you, William.
Hi, my straight friends love your Christmas album.
No! That's the worst one!
Erica hates it. Don't get Erica started.
Awesome. Oh god.
We're going
Oh,
to go
well,
into
that's
our
wonderful.
10-minute rant.
And Ash, I suppose. You must be Ash.
Yeah, and I'm like twirling my hair, and I'm like,
Well, I
love
know
your
because
water,
you
Mr.
called me.
Bublé.
I heard your voice. Oh, why, you're the Invictus 8. I should have remembered when we survived last year together, connecting names and faces and whatnot and all that. And you're James, of course.
Yep. I may or may not have been there jumping off of a skyscraper with you.
Well, this is my friend John Hamm, and this is his lovely
Wait, John
wife.
Hamm is here?
John Hamm, I loved you in every Pixar movie.
I love your hams.
Oh, hi, I'm John Hamm. I'm not really notable for any reason, kind of being handsome. I'm not really funny, but I'm just kind of there. I don't know why I'm famous, honestly. But he shakes your hand. And this is my wife, Cold Cut. But she goes by last name first. Ham Cold Cut.
Lovely to meet you, Mrs. Ham.
No, of course. Well, let's take this ride together, shall we? They're 11-person boats, and they.
Nice round number.
There's one at the front, one person leading us, the captain.
The guard opens, and you notice that the person operating is like a robot, and he's like, "Welcome, please enjoy, Raiders of the West Indies."
I'm going to take the only seat in the 6th row.
Yes.
I shove myself beside Buble because we need to talk about some of his song choices.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I totally agree with you. I auto-tuned a shit on the Christmas album. Believe you me, I didn't want to do it."
I sit right up at the front.
Yeah, I'm
Next
right
to
at
me?
the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sort of awkward after the set because you guys
It goes
cuddling or
Harlan,
something.
Alex, me. You like
You're
wedge
right
yourself
between
in the
us.
middle.
I'm trying to cuddle Joe around you.
I'm like, oh my god, hi guys, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. So you're so close.
Won't even move. Just like completely
I like
oblivious.
the big-titted anime girl on your shirt. It's awesome.
What show is that from?
It's from Ghost in the Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen an anime, but it looks fun.
Looks educational.
Looks good.
So Alex, Joe, myself in the front. Wellman.
There's
in
a
the back,
6th row.
Apparently.
Joe Wellman's in.
He's got a typewriter. He's got a typewriter. Look at this fucking shit. I just realized.
I can never rest. I have
That's
too
so
many
good.
things.
Yeah. Okay. And then Erica, Jay, and James, where are you three sitting? Oh, Erica, you're next
Erica's
to
with
Buble.
Buble.
Buble screeching about Fly
I'm
Me
gonna
to the
sit
Moon,
next
how it
to
hasn't come
James.
out yet.
Ash and James.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
Ash,
like, I'm
yeah.
working on it. I just got to get the mix and mastering right. Ash and
Faster!
James. And Jay, where are
I'm
you?
just gonna
With
hold on to
John
James in
Hamm
case
and
James
sandwich
falls out.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Ham sandwich! Oh my god!
Oh, that's good.
I want to sit next to Cold Cut.
Yeah.
I'm hyper focused on this now. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah. And she's just like, yeah, well, you know, my family really loved cold cuts. But that's not where the name came from.
Oh no.
And she's like really insistent. She's like, they loved cold cuts, but that is not why they named me cold cut.
Okay.
don't insinuate
I'm gonna
that it
say
did.
hi to my friends. Actually.
She's very petty. She will pick at you very slowly. Death by 1,000 cold cuts.
Cool.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah!
And the boat starts moving, and sure enough, as it starts moving through the dark, it sort of opens up to this fire-lit cavern, and you see these marauders, these raiders from, you know, the 18th, 17th, 16th century, all around bottles of grog, and they're singing all these animatronic sort of, "We're raiders of the West Indies," and they're like, you know, popping off things and shooting pistols in the air, and
That one's racially insensitive.
I was gonna say.
know, Most of them
I was
are.
really
They're
waiting
pretty
to see
uncomfortable.
if this was gonna be like a hot take on colonialism actually being a bad thing, but no, it's not. This is
sincere.
extremely offensive.
This is made
This
of
happened in the movie?
what?
Any
No,
of
no.
those.
The reason is it's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just literally synonyms for the names.
But
It's
where's
Pirates
the
of the
Indiana
Caribbean.
Jones part? The Raiders of the West Indies.
Oh, it's like a crossover.
Yeah, it's a crossover
Where's
where
the-
there's Harrison Ford and like he's still animatronic there, and he's like,
Where's the Rock?
"I'm old as hell." Why the hell would the Rock be in it?
The Rock that the fall.
boulder. Oh, the
thing
boulder.
from the
Yeah,
movie.
Oh, and
It
not
starts
Dwayne
bouldering
Johnson.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Dwayne The Rock.
100%.
Rock, Dwayne Johnson could be
now
there
it's-
too.
Except now it crushes Jack Sparrow due to controversy.
Yeah. Well, exactly. It starts barreling through, and as you're moving through, and all these little fires are going along, and people are swinging swords. The swords kind of get awfully close one or twice, just shoom, right down in front of the three of us in the front row, and that's kind of fun. A little bit nervous, a little close to my nose. Alex, did it cut off some of your hair?
Yeah, that was my split ends, which I guess thanks, but still.
Thank you, robot. But
guess.
the robots seem to start looking at us as they continue to swipe and fire, and as we move further on the ride, and Erica gets closer to Buble, it seems like all the robots start getting a little bit closer and a little bit more claustrophobic until we turn And it seems like there's a plunge up ahead, but one of the robots actually steps out in the water and it sort of stops the boat. Just standing there.
Oh, that's a get out of the boat situation right now.
Come on, move.
Come on.
Out of the way!
Someone make a bad review already. Someone push that robot over.
I
Really?
stand
That
up
audience
and
participation thing.
By
Yeah,
the time he's done, I'll have this finished.
I stand up and I try to just kick it over.
Yeah, you go to kick it and it swipes at your leg. Give me a dexterity defensive roll.
Ooh.
One up, one down.
Rolling dice in a game.
We're talking vitality here.
Game. Yeah, it's vitality because you are defending.
My lowest stat. Oh, I hit it though.
Nice.
So I got a 1 with my positive dice, and my negative dice is a 3.
Amazing. So you succeed in pulling your leg back as this thing swipes down and cuts off your shoelaces. They just fall into the water. And as you do, you kind of strain your bum a little bit because it was a tough kick. And it was very high. You did a nice high kick. It was very attractive for me. And as you sit back down, this robot turns to you, turns to everybody, points its sword, and then all around you, you hear the robots that are standing on the other side all point their swords at the boat.
Out of the boat! Out of the boat!
And they all start swiping. Everyone give me a dexterity vitality roll. No negative. Not you, Joe. You already did it.
Oh.
How many dice am I rolling for that?
So
Just
I know
one.
how this works, but
A D6.
for anybody who doesn't know,
Here's what you do.
Yeah,
Roll 1d6. If you get under the skill I tell you, which in this case is vitality, under physical, then you succeed. If you don't, tell me.
That's a fail.
I failed as well.
if I get, I'm
Under the number on your
Equal
sheet.
to or under.
Yeah. So what's your vitality number?
4.
And you rolled a d6?
Yes.
So what'd you get?
6.
So you failed. Perfect.
Oh.
So everyone who failed, everyone who rolled above their number, goes to get swiped at. You don't take any damage because you didn't roll any negative, but you all kind of stumble off and land in the water. Everyone who failed is in the water. Everyone who succeeded is on land. Raise your hand if you succeeded.
My papers.
1.
Just me,
2.
hey? Oh, Erica.
Yeah!
Perfect.
Dry!
Joe, Erica, myself get on land, and we help one person up. Who do we help?
Buble!
Quick.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Buble. We help Buble up. Who else?
James.
James.
Yay!
James, we pull James up.
Oh, thanks, guys.
That's Joe, Erica, James, and Harlan on one side. And as you climb out of the water, Alex, Jay, Ash, and William are on the other side. And as the robotic monsters start moving in closer, the two parties are split. We're going to start off with William's party. William, you turn to your companions. The four of you are standing together, huddled, if it were, as these robotic monstrosities approach you. What do you do?
I just lost all of my live show papers in the water.
Stop writing on
Not the
paper!
time.
Oh, God!
I will send you in there after them if you don't help fight back.
Listen, it worked in misery.
You use that as a weapon?
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah.
If a pirate comes too close, I'm going to try and bash its scimitar back.
Amazing. You're going to attack. Ash, what are you going to do?
I guess I'm also going to attack.
Brilliant.
That
Are you
seems
going
like
to grab a
really
weapon or are you just going to punch it?
I am a martial artist in real life. I do Tai Chi, so I would.
Perfect. But you can grab a weapon too if you want.
Okay.
What are you
Is
gonna
there anything
grab?
around? What's around?
Yes.
Can I get a
What
robot
is it?
arm? Like the arm
Yes.
of a robot?
Yeah, there's already one on the
They
ground.
have
that's
swords in the arms.
You grab a rope. Yeah,
Well,
you
they
grab
have
a
swords-
sword with
No,
the
but I
robot.
grabbed the arm.
Yeah, you grab the arm. It's holding a sword. You shake it off. You have a robot arm. Alex, what are you going to do? You see William. You see Ash getting ready to fight.
I see Ash go for the robot arm, and I have a backpack, but I don't want to hit it because all my good stuff's in there with the backpack. So I kick.
No, my Twinkies.
No, it's my passport's in here. A pair of socks. I kick one of them in the knee, and I take its leg from the shin
Okay,
down.
you're going to try to kick it. Jay,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
I'm gonna kick it right in the knee.
I'm gonna try and understand why they're upset.
Great, you're going to empathize. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Ash and William, both of you are going to roll 2 positive die and 1 negative. Jay, you're going to roll 1 positive die, and you're going to pick a social offensive category, which I believe is your charisma. And Nursall, you're going to roll 1 positive and 1 negative. And everyone who succeeds in their positives, if you roll under your skill, that's a success. If you have a negative die that wasn't canceled out, you're also going to fill in a little stress. So William, did you succeed?
No.
Oh, and did you take stress?
Probably.
Perfect. So you hit, you miss, and you take stress. How do you strain yourself in trying to hit this thing and you miss?
I accidentally pull a muscle in my frail riderly body. I sit in a chair 8 hours at a time. It's very bad for my posture. And so I fall conniving to the floor in front of this robot.
Amazing. Flat on your face. Ash, you watch William go down. You bring out your hands with your sword. You're going to roll... Actually, you're going to roll 3 positives. Sorry, roll 1 more positive because I forgot. You also have your feature. How many successes did you have, and did your stress cancel out?
I got 1 success, and my stress did cancel out. I would like to yell, "Stop hitting yourself," while I hit this guy with his arm.
Done. So here's what happens. You kill the robot, and you take no stress. How does it happen?
Yeah, just like I said, I swing, I yell, "Stop hitting yourself," and smack, the head goes flying. I think it does a little spin. Yeah.
Yeah, it spins so fast it like unscrews and just floats up like that Tinkerbell toy that floats into the fire. Jay, did you succeed at your social, Jay?
I did.
Perfect. This thing looks at you. Its eyes kind of look right at you, and it's sort of entranced for a second. What do you say to it?
Did Elon try to push down your union here? I'm here to help.
Everyone blames the billionaires. Like, they're such an oppressed species.
Yeah, be nice to the billionaires. Come on. Jay, it looks at you and says, "Elon is master," and it starts to do the pinchies to your neck.
No.
But it's not going to attack just yet. But this one actually, you know what? No, you know what? You succeeded. So this one does that, and then it stops. And it's like, but friend, maybe? And it sort of shuffles towards you awkwardly, and it kind of goes for a hug.
I'm not the bad guy.
No.
Elon's the bad guy. And I give it a hug.
Friend, and it hugs you. And then it turns to its robot companions and tries to mimic Ash's move. Meanwhile, Nursall, you try to kick this one. Did you succeed?
No, I did not.
So, and you took a stress, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. You kick it and you hurt your little toe. So feel in a stress. And everyone who didn't succeed at attacking now gets another stress because the robots attack you. Which means, William, as you're lying down, one kicks you in the face. Nursall, this one, after failing, gets kicked to you. Jay, you would take damage, but your friend protects you. He swipes the thing out of your face and he turns to you and he goes, "Beep, borp, friend." And he goes for a high five, but he's so slow, it's like awkward as shit. Meanwhile, on the other side, Harlan, Joe, James, Erica, Harlan's like, I'm like, "Let's run!" And Harlan bolts, and he runs deeper into the base.
Thanks for nothing. You can run.
Can I take a minute to look for an emergency exit somewhere midway?
Yeah, you see one run the way that Harlan ran.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get you guys in diverse locations.
I want to be in diverse locations, but
Yeah.
I don't want to run all the way down the tunnel.
Yeah, well, that's where you're going. That's where
fine.
he's going. If
I
you
run
want the
after
exit.
you.
He's like, "I see an exit down here."
I run after you.
Yeah, perfect.
Harlan!
James, Erica.
Yeah, we're
I'm
coming.
supposed to stream tonight.
Good luck, guys.
Bye!
Follow after, but the
Good luck
problem
with
is
the robots!
I have so much confidence right now from my past experiences last year and my wonderful companion of Michael
I pick up
Goodwin.
Erica as I'm
So-
running.
Dude,
We gotta get out of here!
We have to split the party!
James, can you carry me too? Says Buble.
I put my
Yeah,
Buble on
I
my
mean,
back.
I can carry heavy
Fireman.
things, but on each arm.
Oh, nice.
I'm back on
Perfect.
board.
Yeah, and as both squads are kind of moving away from these places, the fighting squad just kind of a little bit slower, the running squad a little bit faster. You just see John Hamm and Cold Cuts get eviscerated by these like swords, blood flying everywhere, heads are rolling.
Spiral cut ham.
Hey! XP for you. XP for
Well
you.
played.
Which means you can automatically succeed at anything you want once so far. Until you get more, because you'll get more. You always do. Eric always gets more XP. Meanwhile, the runners all have to do a active dexterity roll, because as we're running, you see these bayonets just out of the side, and we have to kind of duck under them. Everyone give an up and down dexterity roll.
Why would there be bayonets here?
Because they're Pirates of the Caribbean, that's what they do. They have
that's
bayonets
true.
and just like this is
Just
like
the one
colonial
die, right?
ones, you know, like the dudes in the red. Who succeeded? No, Erica?
Well, I
How
don't
about you,
need to
Nursall?
succeed because James is carrying me.
All right, I don't know what's going on.
And he failed for you.
I failed hard.
So did I.
Okay, well, I don't know if I succeeded or not, so I'm going to say I failed. All 4 of us take a stress as these bayonets come out and start cutting up our little cheeks.
Oh,
and as
no,
we're running
I
towards
knew
the
those.
exit, the floor falls, and all 4 of us tumble down into a shaft, into a maintenance shaft, and land on a corrugated steel grate. There we are. William, Ash, Jay, Alex, you're standing beside the boat. Robot body is more or less behind you. There's still 2 robots standing. Who attacks them?
Ash, what are the chances that in 2023 they would body one of the queer people first?
That's a good point. We are basically magic. I recommend.
Yeah, but are we past bury your gaze to where it's progressive? I don't know. It's a complicated thing these days.
I guess what we got to do right now is find out how progressive Harlan is by attacking. So we'll attack.
Okay, all right, you do that, and I'll experiment with the plan B.
Ash and William are dead. They die a terrible, horrible death. No rolls. I am so progressive. Everyone is equal. Give me a roll, Ash.
Fridge the queers. Fridge the queers.
You can roll again 3 because you have the foot, you have martial artist, and you're doing it. You're gonna roll 3 positive die, Ash, and you're gonna roll 1 negative for any stress you might do. And whoever's attacking as well, William. Again, you always get a positive die for any positive feature, and you get a positive die for a weapon, and you get a positive die for when you're attacking. So most likely, everyone's going to be rolling, or you 2 are going to be rolling too. Yeah.
So I have dropped my typewriter. I am instead going to try and read the robot an excerpt from my podcast.
Okay.
I hope that the lovely themes of empathy and human relation touch something deep in here.
Sure. Give me an empathy roll. I guess.
Can I get a bonus die for my social butterfly positive?
Sure. Sure, because robots love social butterflies.
That's 3.
It's my fault. I established it.
Success.
Success? Okay, perfect. And Ash?
I failed, but I did manage to balance my stress out.
Oh, perfect. So you don't take any stress, but you swing and you totally miss as this thing swings around. And the 2 of them are hearing William read, and they're just sort of frozen in the glorious writing. They're just like, it's kind of like a pause. Meanwhile, Jay, Alex, Ash, you have a moment to talk and to strategize.
Is my friend still here?
Absolutely. He's trying to hold your hand, but like in a cute way, not in a weird way.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm just lying on the ground because I tried to kick this thing and fell over and like landed awkwardly, and I'm just like, no, it's good. Could your friend help me up, please?
Yes, yeah. This is what's your name? What's my friend's name?
Beep Borp.
Beep Borp.
Oh,
This
I
is
like
Beep Borp.
that.
He'll help you up.
My mom's name was Beep Borp.
It's a family name, and Beep Borp helps you up.
Thank you, Beep Borp.
Where to go? I can lead out here safely. I don't know why I'm
Yes,
talking.
let's. Wait, are we just leaving? Are we leaving them? Do we just want to run?
Are you? Let me help. And he walks over and he like pinches 2 distinct tubes on the backs of either of their necks, William, and the 2 machines just shut down.
Oh.
Go Vulcan nerve pinch.
Beep
Making
Borp,
it
why
up.
is everyone so mad? Why are all your friends so mad? Is it the union?
No. Elon programmed us to attack.
Of course he would.
Oh.
God, I don't even trust my Alexa.
Friends.
You just said it. Don't say it. It's gonna hear you.
I know.
Now it's like on. It's like what? What does she want?
If the camera cuts out, I need you to go take over Amazon.
Call
Find Jeff
911.
Bezos.
It's like me and Dove today. Dove had it in for me. Man, I got some DMs from Dove.
If you don't see me, find Jeff Bezos.
Oh no!
I knew it. Oh, she's back. Yeah, perfect. So the robot starts leading you out through an emergency exit. Meanwhile, Joe, Harlan, James, Erica, we wake up on a corrugated steel. We're kind of beneath the machine. You see all these like whirring parts and smoke. And like you hear like a witch's cackle in the darkness for some reason. And we're like moving through it.
We're
get
safer
outta
though
here.
because we're not beside the robots, and I don't trust the robots.
Of course we're not beside the robots. Are you kidding? We got Buble with us. We're not going to die. We got plot armor. He's like, I don't know about plot armor, but I got...
Buble, don't you let that bubble burst. You have to keep going.
I look for the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak.
When I get nervous, I just sing a little bit.
And he's not singing,
Switch.
so he's
He's
not
auto
nervous.
tuned for a
He's not-
second. He's going back with the robots.
Not singing.
Good.
He's not nervous.
No, he is. He is singing. He's singing, but he's like, Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story about my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. Just singing Bismarcky. And as you're moving through this sort of undertow in the dark, you see a light up ahead, Joe. And as you push through, you kind of you exit through these like vines. And you come out to the sunlight of this undercrop, like an employees only entrance. And standing there is this hulking, robotic Hulk ripoff, and it turns around. It's like, it just looks kind of like a repainted pirate-themed Hulk.
Ooh, and I like push everyone back into the foliage so that we're kind of like hiding behind the creeper vines, and we can observe this robot. Hopefully.
And it's like scanning you.
That
Everyone, give me a
us.
quiet roll. Which
Quiet.
we call,
What's a quiet?
Charisma?
Let's do
roll whatever you
let's
feel like,
do
man.
let's do logic.
Great.
Quiet,
Yeah,
the
don't
most
yell.
logical
Which
thing.
we will rename
Because
as
logically,
quiet.
you would be quiet.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I did a
Okay, so
good
just
one.
clarify. We only get to roll one die.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you have a
decided,
positive feature, but that's on you to tell me.
Do
If you're
I?
like, oh, but I also have a logic thing that's like good at.
Super quiet. and
No,
good at
my
hide and seek.
negative traits literally didn't read the instructions. So, God, are we looking? Are we
Positive.
quiet? Right?
Yeah.
That's, I guess that's what I'm doing
What?
to contribute.
How'd you get? Which,
Singing, damn it!
I'm good.
succeed.
Yeah.
Erica failed.
Oh, I failed.
Okay, so everyone succeeds. Kind of sneak back. Erica, you make a loud noise. What kind of loud noise do you make?
I am upset again that he keeps choosing to cover the songs that I don't need him to cover. We have a plan, Michael. So the rant has given way to less than sound decisions.
Yeah, it's perfect. And Boobly's like, shh. And as you won't be quiet, you see this giant hand reach in and grab you around your waist, Erica, and pull you out into the sunlight. This massive creature lifts you up and it squeezes. Actually, no. You're going to take 2 vitality stress, 2 physical stress. And it just kind of starts squeezing. You can feel your ribs. Buble runs out and he's like, not on my watch. Yeah! Buddy. And he starts pelting him with bubles that are like popping into his mouth and like bursting on impact. Like just like these like you know, gun level, like just pop, 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 pop. And as the thing is distracted, James and Joe, what do you do? And Harlan, I guess. I do whatever you guys do.
Right. I'm gonna reach into my travel bag and I'm gonna pull out some of my ceramics tools and I'm gonna jump on the creature trying to disable it with my electrical stuff good feature.
Yes,
Cool.
you hop up and it's like whipping back and forth as you got your drill in there. Give me a roll with advantage. Or...
Oh yeah, handily.
Nice. You start unscrewing it. Joe, what do you do?
I'm grabbing some of these creeper vines and I'm using them like rope, and I'm going to try to like tie one of this guy's arms behind his back so that he's not gonna like hurt James while James is fucking him up.
That's some damn good planning, and you do. Yeah, give me a roll with dexterity and no negative, 1 and plus anything that you would add.
No.
Okay, you run around, but you realize that you didn't tie off the ends. You're just running in circles like 5 times with your
Like
vine.
an idiot rhythmic gymnastics.
Yeah, no, you just like, it's like dragging behind you, like, I got him. You're waiting for it to get taut, and you're like, oh no. It's just like you're dragging circles in the sand around him. But
You're welcome,
James, you unscrew this guy's head, and one of those bubles lands right in his mouth and showers you with pomegranate sparkle, and his head just pops off and falls over as Erica, you land on the ground, and the 4 of you stand next to this destroyed corpse. Meanwhile, Ash, William, Jay, and Alex, you have all started to move towards this exit that Beat Borp has led you to. He presses a passcode and it opens, and you're greeted to the warm day, except you're standing on kind of the top of Dead Man's Cove, and there's this like barrel, what the hell is it called? Bridge, like a floating barrel bridge between, and they're like kind of dotted between the 2 land masses, and it's almost like perilous a little bit. And he's like, you must make it across the barrel bridge.
I sniff the air and I go, I can smell just the tiniest amount of fruit on the air. I think Michael Bublé's in trouble. Something's happened.
That would be disastrous for next Christmas,
We
I'm
have to
told.
find them.
That would be the only saving grace.
We have to do this for the little children in Christmas.
If I don't make it over this apparently physical challenge, I've completed reading all of Dracula while we were emerging from the passageway. I believe Elon Musk is a vampire. He has the pale skin, he has the generational wealth, he has a certain blood-sucking pallor about him. So remember, garlic doesn't work. He can change into any shape. And he's very popular among tweens on Tumblr.
Do crosses work? Because I have like little toothpicks with me, so I could make them into little crosses.
Try it. I can't wait. So Beeporp skips across the barrel bridge. He holds a hand out for you, Jay. Who goes first?
Oh, I'm not very physically adept either, to be honest. So
I'm gonna follow Beeporp because I got.
Okay, Alex Nursall, give me a dexterity roll.
Did you
One
say
positive,
you have
one negative.
ringworms?
Brainworms.
Oh.
Guys, I didn't mean to bring it up, but midstream, but I got ringworm.
That's my negative on my physicals.
Just parasites.
That's awesome.
I made a save. Hooray.
Nice, but you
Ooh.
did take one stress. So you're stressed out a little bit when you get across, I'm assuming, but
From
you
the
make it
ringworm.
across.
Hooray.
Excellent. Alex, you come right across. Beatboard grabs your hand. Who's
Yeah.
next? Ash?
Thanks, Beeporp.
Sure.
Let's do this. One dexterity, unless you have positives that will help you dexterity-wise, and one negative.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to help me. Okay, I passed without strain. I have like no dice on this, so I'm very excited that I passed.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, you head across. You skip across the thing deftly. William J., the two of you are left behind, and as you do, you hear some movement in the cave behind you. Something is following you.
there's been few things in my life that being hot hasn't been able to help me through it. Also, my negative feature right now is clumsy as hell. This isn't looking good for me.
Oh.
I know that if I step out into that light, my skin is instantly going to crisp and blacken. But for the fate of all mankind, or at least for that one musician people seem to like, we must move on. Together?
Together.
Aww.
And the two of you head across. Why don't you give me dexterity rolls with advantage? So both of you can roll 2 dexterity rolls, but also
Ooh.
1 negative. So roll 3 die total, 2 positive, 1 negative. What'd you do?
Pretty wild fails.
Both of you fail? So both of you go to skip across the barrel bridge. As you do, you make it past the first one. Beatborp is reaching out to you. You make it past the second one, but then you fall. You twist back. You begin falling. You fall through the barrel bridge.
No.
You look down. As your body is falling in slow motion, you see behind you the world. You see the people also in this cove all running from robots beneath you. Everything is slow motion. And just when you think you're about to hit that dusty, dirty sand ground below, a hand reaches out and grabs both of you with one hand. A hand that's strong and noble. It lifts the two of you up. And it's like below, you know, like you're walking the barrel bridge, you fell through, you're about to hit the ground. There's something at like
5
another
feet
level.
down.
Someone else on this island that's been stuck here grabbed you and held both of you. And as you lift up, you see standing there is Keanu Reeves. And he looks at you and he's like, "Not gonna let you go. Don't worry. I got your friends," he shouts up to
Keanu!
Thank
That was actually really good, by the way.
Thank God, I was gonna throw a cable after them, try to like pull them back.
It's like 5 inches. Yeah. I love that you do it anyway. You guys, you're getting saved by Keanu Reeves, and you just see this cable fall. It's like falls to the ground. I didn't hold on to the other side. I'm sorry.
Keanu,
I can't charge my phone now.
Keanu, my straight friends love your action movies.
Thank you. What's going on? All these robots everywhere. This
Wait.
craziness.
Are you legally have to tell us if you're a robot?
No, I was invited here by a guy. I don't know his name, but he makes motorcycles that I like.
Harley Davidson?
I don't know. He's got a weird face.
Captain
but
Yamaha?
No, Elon Musk, I think his name is, or something.
I didn't like motorcycles at all.
What? Anyway, it's like doesn't Tesla make motorcycles?
Does he make motorcycles?
I don't shit know.
Not
You in the future.
Not here.
Yeah.
Don't you know this is the future?
Rich
Yo,
people get them. We don't get them.
don't you get it? He got an exclusive. Anyway, he's like, but I feel like this is a bit of a trap. Come on, let's get out of here. And he like pulls out a gun and he starts leading the way towards the beach. Meanwhile, Beatbort leads Ash and Alex down this winding path, and you see from the bushes Joe, James, Harlan, Erica come, and everyone meets up. Michael Bublé and Keanu kiss, and everyone else meets up. And
Fanfic finally came true. Thank God.
Keanu, I was wondering,
this.
I got missed from you, and he's like, "Hey, baby," and they kiss.
Whoa.
And
It doesn't affect what we have going on, by the way. It's
no,
fine.
of course not. Bublé's into all types. And
Erica and Keanu Reeves.
It's fair. It evens out, honestly.
and
I'm on top of this giant robot scavenging.
Oh yeah, you pulled whatever you wanted out of it. You like come back to the group holding the things you wanted.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got like a giant span of pipe.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my
And
robot
you got like 3
whacking
cryogenic
pipe.
grenades, which when they blow up, they turn things to ice.
Yeah, I give one to James and I give one to Jay, and I'm like, here, guys.
Yeah, and Keanu's like, does anyone want a weapon? And he opens his jacket and he's got like a few weapons.
Oh man,
yeah.
I just got these weird scavenged weapons.
No, they're
I
like
could've had a gun.
scavenged as well.
No,
Give
it's good.
me your sharpest thing.
Here you go. And he pulls out like a signed copy of Bill and Ted on Blu-ray.
Yeah. I'm gonna snap it in
Emotionally
half.
sharp.
He's like,
thematic.
don't cut yourself.
If you try to get rid of it, it'll always come back to you.
Yeah. Nostalgia really sells. And he's like, all right, let's go. And there are these boats that lead back to the main land. And, Keanu helps everyone into one boat and everyone into the other boat. James, you are in one boat. Pick 3 people to join you.
Wait, we're all back together?
Yeah, and now you're going to be separated again. James, pick 3 people to join you.
I wanna go with Ash and Alex
Yeah.
and Erica.
Anyone getting flashbacks to high school? Like,
100%.
perfect.
Welcome to Chaos
and
Boat.
Harlan helps Joe, William, and Jay into the other boat. Bublé's in one boat. We have Keanu, and the 2 boats start sailing across to the land. Bublé's kind of, he's like rowing. He's like, "Do you mind if I serenade a little bit while we row?"
Did you hear
I
anything
will
about
allow
Kitty?
it.
Kitty?
No, never mind.
And he just starts singing more of "Just a Friend" by Biz Markie. And on the other boat, Keanu's just kind of like, and then when I, he's just telling stories. I don't know. I got nothing for Keanu.
It's great.
It's okay, Keanu. I don't need any physical weapons. My weapon is the power of story and the way it transforms minds across generations. So I think in about 30 or 40 years, we'll really have changed Elon Musk's ways.
I'm just.
And he's like so into it. He's like, but where do you get your ideas? Like, because he seems like such a genuine guy. He'd be like asking, and he'd be like, that's so cool. That's so amazing. What kind of thing? And he's like really engaged.
Yeah. Well, have you kept up with the Wachowskis?
And he's like, I don't know. Probably. I was in their movie, wasn't I?
Yeah. Like, way back when.
I'm just like
I was in
poking,
the Matrix. I didn't see it.
poking at fish with my big pole.
Yeah, and as you're poking at fish with your big pole, you hit something hard. Boom! And the whole boat rocks.
Whoa, guys! I found something cool in the
And
water.
that's when you see the shark fin stick up. Except it's robotic.
No.
And it starts swimming between the 2 boats.
Guys, there's a shark!
A what? Wait, I'm next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
just the thing we do.
At that moment, it's just our thing. It's just a thing. At that moment, the boat rocks, and everyone gets bucked. Ash, James, Alex, Erica, everyone give me a up and down dexterity roll. Just 1 die. A succeed or fail, no negatives.
Succeed.
Nice.
Seed.
Nice.
Oh, it took a long time to load a 6. So that's a
No, so if only Erica fails. Erica, you get knocked out of the boat into the water. Kersplash. Meanwhile, the shark turns and bumps our boat as well. Everyone on this side also give a roll. Jay, William, Joe, myself. Fail.
Dry squad. It was dry squad.
Fail.
Fail.
Succeed. William, you and Keanu and Harlan are in the boat, and Jay, Joe, and now Erica are leaving in the wake as the boats continue forward. No, not far behind, the shark starts swimming around. James, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab my... I'm gonna... Oh, God. I'm gonna grab a cryo grenade.
Nice!
I'm gonna
no.
hold the pin, but hold it so it hasn't triggered yet, and stick my hand in the water and try... I'm gonna try and time it so that the shark jumps up. I'm gonna drop it in and just hope.
I love that. You hero shit. You put your hand in the water, you're waiting. Alex, Ash, William, what do you do? Alex first.
I reach into my bag, and as the shark comes over, I pull out my umbrella, and I just start fucking wailing on it, just like an angry lady at a store. Just like, back, you piece of shit, back.
Yeah, you hit the robot shark with your umbrella. It echoes wildly. It seems to hate that, though. Ash, what do you do?
I've still got my robot arm. I want to see if I can find a way to like maneuver the boat away from the shark.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. You run back to like it's like a gondola. You ask Michael Blue to step aside. He's just fretting over Erica. Erica! And you maneuver it, and you're moving it away from the shark?
That's the plan.
Perfect. Yeah, you move the boat away from the shark. The three of you seem safe for the moment. William, what do you do?
Erica! A cat's in danger! Go combat mode!
Ooh.
I don't see a cat. Where's the cat?
I'm the cat!
Oh, he's got his kitty ears.
That's actually really cute. It's adorable.
I am going to try and activate Erica's internal cat saving protocols.
Does
and have
it
her kill
work
this shark.
though?
Wait, who's in the water? I thought
I'm in the
wasn't.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, Erica, Joe.
Me and
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're like activate mode. Okay.
But which boat are you in? You're in the one with Keanu, though.
Yeah. I'm calling from across the
That's not the
water.
Boobly
Erica's
boat. That's not the
waving.
Boobly boat.
She's like, I'm good. Amazing. Okay, I love this. The three in the water, you are just trying to stay afloat because it feels like the water is extra sloopy. Like it's filled with something weird. James, give me the most important roll. Let's call it. It's going to be a dexterity, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm so glad I offered to do this before I looked at my character sheet. My dexterity is a 2.
That's awesome. So give me
it is.
2 positives and 2 negatives.
proud of
Great.
you.
So 4 die.
That's super. This is great. I'm gonna do fine. Everything's
great.
totally fine.
You're super good.
Okay. So that's a success and a failure, and nothing cancels out on the negative die.
Oh, amazing. Perfect. So here's what happens. James heroically triggers the grenade, sticks it in the water. Ash, you maneuver the boat away, which gives the shark kind of like moving away from your friends. You've saved them. Nursall, you're hitting the shark as it goes by. And the three of you combined, the shark zeroes in on the cryo. And just as you let go of the grenade, and you pull your hand back, and the shark jumps in the air. And as it does, it just explodes into a frozen ice sculpture of metal and just falls over. And as James pulls his hand back, the bloody stump, flicking everybody with blood, your hand is completely gone. It's been eaten right up, but you don't realize for a moment. You're just like, yay! Oh, God!
Yeah! Ah! And I faint?
I also
Yeah,
faint.
that's right.
Oh no! I'm gonna try to save Jay's life.
Yes, well, now that the shark isn't there and it's frozen, the water is less sloopy, I guess, and the three of you have a way to get back.
Well, but
up
Jay
into
just
the water.
passed out, so I put Jay on my back. and
Yes,
I swim-
fireman carry.
I swim like a hero.
Yes, you do. Give me a hero swim roll.
I will.
Do it, hurry.
I succeed!
Yay!
Ooh.
You get back on the boat with William and Keanu, who helps you back up, and he's like, hey, James, nice maneuver. And Bublé's like, nice hand there, buddy. If I could donate my own, I would.
Sorry, ice maneuver.
Ice knife.
Practical and safe.
Harlan, next.
Good.
That's frightening. Harlan, next time could you just not narrate the entire thing as we're doing it?
Sorry, I was really excited, and I
know
love
that every time
Not-
you see something, you have to describe it in detail, but it's just
difficult for me not
helpful
to.
in
You're writing it, aren't you? Together,
the-
we can make this an audio drama.
Is that how you've been getting all your bestsellers? You've just been writing down what Harlan says?
He's a gifted man. He's a gifted man.
I just narrate what I see. We're both
Meanwhile,
not.
on the other
And
boat,
the
I'm
world
putting,
through your eyes, Harlan, is worth $1 million.
on the other boat,
I
I'm
would
putting
know.
Band-Aids on James' stump. Dug him out of my bag. I got some ibuprofen if you want it.
Immediately
some.
soaking through.
Yeah, I got
Thanks,
socks.
guys.
If you would like some socks, I'll wrap them around like a tourniquet.
Okay.
That works.
This is fine. And every so often, I'm glancing over at my stump and then just like, oh god.
There's the dirty socks that you changed in the plane, Alex, because they smelled so bad.
No, those ones I threw out the window when Joe was throwing stuff out of the helicopter.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I was like, hide the evidence, hide the evidence.
The two boats shore on land. Jay, you wake up from fainting and you are on the land. Jay, what do you do?
Oh man, I go into attack mode. I'm ready to take on these sharks like nobody's business. I put
Sharks are all dead now. You're back on land. You're good though.
Cool.
You're safe. But you can get prepped
but I'm
for them.
ready.
That's amazing.
So ready.
You all start moving inland towards Moon City, where the big party is supposed to come. Jay, Erica taking the lead. Erica and Jay, what are you two doing as you're taking the lead moving inland?
I'm complaining because this is the worst first theme park ride I've been on in like ages. Like there was no end to it that was enjoyable in any way.
I mean, the sharks were kind of cool.
The sharks
Right?
were cool, yeah. I mean, James did lose a hand, and that was pretty sweet.
Is this
I feel
the
like
first
I
time meeting
splashed and there
Buble?
was no
Or...
sign.
Buble and I have a storied and illustrious history. We worked together, we survived together, we made clothes for each other. He mostly made them for me, and I profited from that. It was a wonderful experience.
Is there like an end game here? With you and Buble?
I just need one song. And the
Cool.
day he stops recording little chipmunk covers of his own songs is the day I get that song.
But didn't he tell you the Bismarcky song he's been singing this whole time has been about you?
The
You're
wrong
the one who's
song.
got what he needs.
Hush. I am not here for me. I am here for the world. It's bigger than me.
It's moon-sized big, and as you approach Moon City, you see a congregation of all the people from their various areas that have all sort of moved here. This is where the big party was supposed to come tonight. All of the people that are wounded from their various robots and rides. Question, Joe.
Are there snacks?
Of course there's snacks.
God,
Cheese?
okay, because I brought this granola bar and I didn't feel like eating it. It's not very good. It's all smushy.
There's
and
vending
plain.
machines of cheese, Gardettos.
There's
There
cheese
is
again.
cheese!
Yeah.
John Hammond.
Hammond lied. Oh, he didn't know, honestly.
would.
He
Yeah.
didn't know.
All of his text
He's
comes
all
from
like,
Twitter
oh,
tweets.
the dinosaurs are fine. Oh,
Yeah, all of
it's
his
so
texts
good
are
to be
Twitter
here."
tweets. That's right. Yeah. There's also one of corn dogs, and there's a spaghetti vending machine.
What?
Yay, just the sauce.
I got my
No,
wallet.
it's the
We're good.
noodles too, but there's no. You have to do it in your hands. You put your hands.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go straight mouth under the spaghetti machine because I want to pour it
Yeah,
into
you're
my
gonna
mouth.
do that, but you see that the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is already
Wait,
doing it.
The Rock,
He's like,
the Rock from the Harrison Ford movie is walking towards me.
yeah, yeah.
Wrong rock.
Make sure you
No,
don't
he's
put your
like-
mouth on the nozzle of the machine, because then it would
There
be
are lots of
disgusting.
celebrities around here, like lots of wounded celebrities. You see, one of them is missing a head.
What?
There's
How do
we
we
can't tell who
recognize
that
them?
It's Ben Stiller.
it's Ben Stiller. Yeah.
Ben
There's
Stiller.
Gina
Ben
Davis.
Stiller.
There's Gina Davis. There's Timothy
Whoa.
Oliphant.
Oh, he's not
Where are
showing
you,
like a
where are you
cancel.
pulling these names from,
Is this a
Harlan?
list?
I'm looking at the gifts.
I was like, are you looking at the people from like Hook?
That was-
What is this?
No, I just got gifts on the side that I'm looking at.
That guy?
You got that dude's name, which I forget.
He's there?
Rugen.
What's he
What?
from?
Count Rugen.
No,
I
the
love
actor's
you.
name. Pierce. Guest. Christopher Guest.
Is Steve Coogan there?
Steve
His name's
Coogan's
Christopher
there.
Guest.
Yes.
Kevin Costner, obviously.
Do you think he
Anyway.
likes being guest starring, and then that's his own little perky thing? Like, hey, I'm guest starring.
And as you're standing there, Brendan Fraser walks up to you and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm Brendan
Hey.
Fraser.
Hey,
Congrats
Brandy.
on the way.
You won that thing.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be another premiere, but it's a theme park and they're killing us. I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a
What
premiere
happens when
of
you get an
sorts.
Oscar, buddy?
Your
just why I don't go to
conspiracies could be
theater.
put to a quick end, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
We need to find a way off of this damn island.
Yeah.
I think is the theme.
Can we maybe like team up or something? Like I would love to get in on.
You want to team up with us?
I mean, if that's okay.
And I look around at all of my companions, especially James, whose hand is gone. And then I
Yeah,
say,
that'd be great. We could definitely use more people. We're kind of a hand down at the moment.
I
for
don't
sure
think
you were
they
gonna
have
say we could
enough
use a
seats,
hand.
though.
I'm
That's
gonna
the thing.
I'm gonna wrap the ghost in the Taco Bell shirt around.
Did you have that shirt on you?
I own it.
I
my
actually
God.
thought you were joking, and now I'm seeing it now.
Oh wow.
I'm obsessed
Good.
with that.
Thank you for bringing it to me, Andy.
Brendan, so we landed on the island, and we can't go back there. It's overrun by robots. Plus, there's sharks in the water, and yada, yada, yada. Where did you land, and is that maybe a means of egress?
Well, I landed in the old travel town, but I don't think that's a. Everyone seemed to be moving to Moon's. You know what? Let me ask my AI companion. Daddy, Mommy, Queen Latifah, and there's like this like.
Daddy, Mommy, Queen Latifah.
That's what I guess.
She would like that.
And Queen Latifah shows up and he asks her questions, and after like a bit of back and forth, he's like, "It seems like everyone's congregating here for." And as he's speaking, a large screen turns on, and Elon Musk's face is there. His sneering, super handsome face. That's really actually good looking.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, no, he's a piece of shit. He's ugly as fuck. Anyway, he's like sitting there and he's like,
He's got the forehead going.
yeah, and it keeps going. That thing is gone. And he looks down at everybody and he says, "Well, hello. You all fell for my trick. You are all my worst enemies, liberal fools. There's nowhere to hide. I have made this place as a prison of sorts. The only way to open the gates is to retrieve a red gem from the lost world and a green gem from the land of Oz. But be wary, because you won't escape." And then it turns off.
I throw a hairbrush at the screen just out of pure.
Yeah, I mean everyone here, and you look around, you know, these are all sort of your I mean, there's some duds
Our
in
equals.
there, but they're not your equals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're pretty respectable people. You kind of like most of them.
I
don't know.
gotta say, I'm disappointed because I thought this was a thematic experience, and I thought all the signs towards moons and space was going to be Buble announcing that he was going to cover "Fly Me to the Moon," and now I find out it's just some psycho billionaire / billionaire's normal little trap for us. I am hurt and disappointed, and this is almost as bad as the Christmas album that was the deluxe version, which was even worse than the first one.
Erica, it's okay. It's okay. Would you like a hug?
I would like a hug, but
Beep
I
borp,
feel
hug
like
her.
I can't.
Get in there, beep borp. I don't do physical contact.
On
That's why I
it.
didn't want it. It's too cold.
Okay, so we need to get a gem from the Lost World and a gem from the other place.
The
Emerald
land of
City,
Oz.
or whatever. Yeah. Should we
guy
split
said.
up? I mean, that's the best way to do it. We have to get 2 gems in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, and
All
in
right.
slightly different formations than we had last time we split up.
That's
course.
only the fair way to do it. Team
Yeah,
Captain
interest.
Ash, Team Captain Jay.
Well, who's getting Brendan and who's getting Keanu?
Who wants
super
Keanu
important.
Asking
between
the real questions.
Ash and Jay?
I feel like they're both useful. The
Okay,
Mummy
who do you
versus
want?
the Matrix.
That's
Okay,
a
you
movie
have the
I'd
mummy.
watch.
I'll take the daddy.
It's a
Okay, to
bisexual
be
party.
fair,
Nice.
the Mummy
Okay,
and the
so
Matrix were a long time ago.
So Jay's got Brendan.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ash has got Keanu. Jay, schoolyard pick. Pick someone first.
Okay, let's do Erica and James,
Bedazzled.
and because I haven't been on teams with you yet, and
Yeah.
Joe, since you're right there.
Rock and
Perfect.
roll.
And that leaves me and Ash and Alex and William.
I kiss you goodbye.
I kiss you so passionately. We just do it. We just.
I'm still in the middle.
What you guys
though.
doing?
You're on stream, guys.
We're just doing a thing. Just give us like 10
45 minutes.
5
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
4 minutes. I go 4.
I said 45.
45?
Do you guys want some spaghetti sauce or?
I already got it. I already got
We got
it.
the corn
In there.
dogs. we
I got
the
all the
spaghetti
spaghetti
sauce.
sauce.
Bring it.
Perfect.
Then when
And-
that's done.
And where are we heading? Who wants to take Ash? Lost World or Land of Oz?
Oz, please.
Oz. We head off.
Oh wait,
Ash,
before we
Alex,
separate, Is there any way that I can take the robot arm that I've been holding this whole time and program it so it's voice activated and shove it in James's stump so that he could just like talk and make it grab things?
Can we combine this? Because I can do I can do electrical stuff.
Hold on.
With our powers combined.
Doesn't know, right?
Back it up.
45
beep,
days.
Beep. Just wait. Obviously, it's the Invictus stream. You just do it. Why would you roll for that? It's awesome. Listen, you don't roll for things that could fail, and that wouldn't fail, because if it failed, could you imagine? You pitch this thing and I'm like, nah. Stupid. That's what bad GMs do.
Dumb.
James, you have the coolest arm in the world right now, and it can do that robot move that I can't.
Yeah.
Cool,
guys, I did it. I'm a white person who can dance. Just with this arm.
Amazing. Perfect. Done. Ash, Alex, William, me. We head off to the land of Oz. Jay, Joe, Erica, James. Lots of J's on that team. You all head to the Lost World. We head to Oz first. As we approach Oz, it's sort of this yellow brick road, and this mist clings to the ground, and the apple trees. And you bring us to the center square of Oz, and there, sitting at the top of the house that fell on the Wicked Witch, you see a glowing green gem. And then from just over the hill, you hear a cackle.
Oh, that was the witch.
Walking out from over top of the roof, you see the biggest fucking witch of all, J.K. Rowling. And she's sitting there in a snide with her little disgusting,
Fucking
greasy
get her.
Scottish fingers. And she's like, well, welcome to Oz. And all around you in the trees, you see these animatronic witches, the ones that were meant to be part of the exhibit that she just co-opted because she's a fucking... And as they kind of walk towards you, and she's like, stop! She looks down towards the four of you. You've come for the green gem?
Ladies, gentlemen, indescribable beings. Dracula can only be killed by a cowboy. My time as a writer has come, J.K. Rowling! I don't care about Elon! I am here for you! And I fly in sort of a kung fu fury.
Yeah, done. Yeah, give me a roll.
To go one-on-one battle with J.K. Rowling.
Done. 3 positive, 1 negative. Alex, what do you do?
I pull a good book out of my bag and I spray it down with the hairspray and light it, and I rear back and I go, I'm gonna say to you the same thing I say to everyone else. Read another book, and throw it at J.K. Rowling as hard as possible.
And Ash, you see William jump in. Oh yeah, give me 3 positive rolls and 1 negative, Alex. And Ash, you see William drop and jump. You see Alex light and throw. You are standing in the center square. You know, she's standing on the roof. What do you do?
I feel like killing J.K. Rowling obviously is the best idea, but if we kill her, she's dead. But all of her words still exist. So I would like to somehow hack into her Twitter account, delete all of her posts, and get her all her followers.
Done. As William is jumping up, William, did you succeed?
Yes.
Perfect. You 360 kick the back of her head, and her teeth fall out, and she falls down and slides across the ground in the center of the yellow brick road, and her phone just by your feet, Ash, which you scoop up and delete, but also start tweeting, and you can tell me what you tweet in a second. And as William 360s, she comes flying in, and the flaming book hits her in the face, takes off the top half of her teeth. You know, so her head sort of just like rips the sides of her mouth. It's a bit like Flappy now, and she lands on the ground, and she's you know, lying on her back and like, yeah, and talking to the other robotic witches. She's like, attack, my pretties, attack! And we fade out of that for a second. Meanwhile, Joe, I'm there too, by the way, and I'm just, I'm like, yeah!
You're like, good job, guys. You're there for moral support.
I'm there for moral support. This is not my fight, but I support it. I want to see you get vengeance. I'm an ally. Joe, Jay, Eric, and James, you enter the Lost World, the large doors that are reminiscent of Jurassic Park, but can't for legal reasons. And as you enter, you see these animatronic dinosaurs. They still seem like they're kind of on the treads, moving back and forth. And as they're sort of moving across and there's a velociraptor that slowly starts coming up, and it notices you. And just as it's about to sort of turn its head, and you see a hand come out from the side, and it's Sam Neill. And he goes,
Oh, thank God.
Just wait. He's like, oh, it's okay. They have vision based on movement. And he like turns towards you. He's like, it's gonna be okay. The sense of smell is very strong. No one move though. What do you do?
Daddy?
Yes.
Oh.
And Jay, it's your long lost father.
Oh, no.
And what you didn't realize that your parents never told you is that you were adopted. But in this moment, you realize this is your father. Sam Neill is your father. And he walks over keeping a hand that he taught Chris, whatever his fucking name is, and he takes a second cowboy hat out of his back and he puts it on your head. And he's like, you're the Neill now.
I was almost gonna flirt with you, so I'm really glad we got this out of the way.
This could have gotten weird.
What does that mean? What can I do with the power of the Neill?
And he just nods. You know what you can do now. You know.
Oh, right.
Do it.
Sorry, yeah. No, I totally know.
Yeah.
And I do it.
Do it. What do you do?
I
Scare children with the power of a Velociraptor call.
I'm going to Okay.
Raptor.
T-Rex doesn't want to hunt. Fatty wants to hunt.
Okay. I have a strong memory. That's one of my features.
Yeah.
I did see the sharks move around a little bit in the water. These
Right.
things are robots. I feel
Right.
like they're on a walk cycle. I feel like I can triangulate where it's going to go.
You do that. You're that chick with the like calculations flowing
Yeah.
in and out like GIF, and after like a second, you're like,
I know where
it's
to
like
go.
you know what you're like. You fucking lead the team in like Frogger, and like everything's moving, and you're like step, stop. Show us how you get to the center with that. Bark some orders.
Left.
Oh, I'm really bad with
Stop.
left and rights.
Right? Run. Stop.
Are you're pointing?
Oh, Buble picks you up and puts you on his shoulder. He's like, "Don't worry, I got you." And he takes you. You okay, James?
Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't faint. Everything's fine.
We're good. He's just excited for me.
He takes you, and you get to the center with J-led rules, and you have this mapped out. But when you get to the center, you see that the red gem, it's in a great big pile of shit, which is Harry Potter novels. And they're all layered, just tons and tons of these Harry Potter novels, just piles and piles of them. What do you do, Erica?
Like, I mean, I guess because they're the Harry Potter series, there's only so much content in them, so I can start wading through them.
You think. But as you get wading in, it gets thicker and slower and worse with each turn of the page.
Okay. I am going to do what I always do and lie about reading the books and watch the movie instead. Pretend I watched the movie, get bored halfway through, stop, intend to go back to it, and then skip over and watch like a video summary on YouTube.
And then read the Wikipedia.
I don't even read it. I just get
Skim.
somebody to make a parody of it and just be like, yeah, I get what it's about. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to do to shortcut my way through this.
And as you do that, the books start fading, their power no longer relevant, and they begin crumbling apart. And as Erica's doing this, Joe, James, Jay, the three J's, you turn around to see three raptors ready to pounce.
We're holding
Everyone
hands.
attack. Yeah, you're holding hands.
absolutely.
Three J's. Three J's unite, and you activate your morphin time, and you all go together.
Yep.
Not sexually, maybe a little, and then you create a Megazord.
Big J.
A big old J.
But yeah,
The bottom part.
Who's the person who gets stuck being a curve?
yeah, that's
On the
Joe.
back.
Oh god! Everyone, give me a dexterity roll as you attack these things. Meanwhile, cutting back, Ash, Alex, William, me. We're standing around as these robots move in. I forget where we left off.
J.K. Rowling's had her head ripped off, and
Yeah,
Ash
nice.
was tweeting.
She's like, "Ah,
Oh yeah, Ash, what are you tweeting and what are you deleting? I mean, delete everything. What are you tweeting?
delete everything. I go into her bank account. I donate all of her money to PFLAG. And then I'm just going to do a quick tweet. Hey, everyone, I'm really sorry about all that trans stuff. I was just so confused. Trans people are great now. And in fact, every Niffler from the books and movies has been trans all along. H's and K's, H's and JK's, J.K. Rowling.
Sorry about Fantastic Space, by the way. Like all that.
Send, schedule, close account. And with that, she looks up and she's like, no! And her power of hate is gone, and she bubbles away into a steamy, wet bubble of Scottish piss. And in the center, there is a green gem that she had in her ass.
Ew.
I'm gonna put.
Do we really need this thing?
I take my hat out and I put my hand in the hat and I
Like it's
Smart.
a dog shit bag?
yeah. I put it. Yeah, I got my hat. I come prepared. I always have a bag
Perfect.
with.
But as you turn around, the witches are still encroaching. Kick some ass time. William, what do you do?
It is and has always been my sole mission to destroy not only this woman, but her life's work. Run, everyone. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Sacrificial moment.
Hero.
I run.
But I am not alone. For with me is the power of 100 internet strangers or so that have been very moved by my podcast.
And then like the
Tumblrites!
ghosts appear, like these ghosts all appear
This
behind
is your
you.
time!
Like the wraiths in Lord of the Rings, all the ghosts are like ah. They're like Tumblr people.
Yeah, but blue. They're all blue.
Yeah, they're
We're
all
all anonymous!
yeah, just faces. Perfect. And I pull Ash and Alex out. I'm like, William wants to do this.
What? I was ready to go. I had a thing.
Oh, sorry, Alex.
It's fine.
I have a whole thing set up.
I had a thing.
And as we leave, we see the witches encroach on William and just pile upon him, and they disappear into the nothingness of death. Perhaps.
Dude,
Who
the
knows?
exit was
Similar
right
didn't
there.
help at all.
It's great. Cuts back to the 3 J's who are attacking these things. How did everyone do?
Failed.
Failed. Yay!
Yeah!
Turns out the
We
J is
failed
not
together!
It's not a good combat shape.
It's not good for combat. You can't move. You're like, oh
Why do we always transform like this?
no.
It never works. It never
Torn
works.
apart. All of you take 3 stresses each.
Oh, damn.
Like ripped apart. Your fingers are missing. Like you turn around, and Sam Neill steps in and he kills them all because he's Daddy Neil.
Thanks, Daddy.
And he does a great job. And Erica, you grab the red gem, and you also head back to Moon Park or whatever the fuck it's called. And as the 2 teams encroach, you see the 3 J's bleeding to death. You see William gone. You see the 2 pillars that are holding the 2 gems by the front door. Mm-hmm. And you're about to put them in when Elon appears before you. So you think you can leave my park? Is that what you think?
That was really good. God damn it.
Comes in and out. I don't know.
I think his does too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
And he points at all of you. You're not worthy to leave this place. If you think you are, then put the 2 gems and I dare you.
Listen, Elon. Just because you have billions and billions of dollars and so much money and basically no other thing, like definitely not integrity or real friends, probably.
Or hair.
Or hair, let's
It's
be
gone.
real.
So?
Doesn't mean that you can keep us here. My friends and I, and all of these celebrities
Hi,
who we deserve to go home.
I'm Brendan Fraser.
Now step aside! And I take the gems. I grab it from Erica.
Give me my fucking gem.
Take it from Alex. And I walk over and I'm going to try to put them on the pedestal.
Yeah, and you put them in the pedestals and he laughs. You fell right into my trap. I wanted you to do that.
What?
What a
Just
dumb
pay for
trap.
another year of Twitter.
You fucking loser.
You just subscribed to Twitter Blue.
No.
Give me, you gave me more
It's like
money.
really elaborate now.
This was all to get people to resubscribe to Twitter. That was my main goal. That's why I brought all the celebrities. That's why I turned off all their phones, because guess what? The minute I let them out, they're going to want to tweet non-stop. And there's nothing that can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
And then I punch him in the face.
Yeah, we beat him to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Wait, ow. What? You can't actually hit a billionaire. Oh no. Oh,
One of my,
and you
one
start
of my
beating the
skills
death.
is ready to party, so I grab a beer out of my thing and I crush it on my forehead and I just start cranking him with it.
Yeah.
While also drinking the beer.
You all walk towards Elon and kicking the shit out of him, and Michael Bublé's like, "This one's for literally everyone." And you all kick the shit out of Elon, and as you're kicking the shit, you see a ghostly vision of William beside you, slow motion kicking the shit out of Elon.
Hands going through, not helping, but he's trying.
And then everyone kicks the shit out of Elon. You see The Rock, you see Brendan Fraser, you see Keanu, you see all the other people, Gina Davis. Everyone just starts kicking the shit out of Elon. And as the gates open and Elon's bloody corpse is left in a pile of nothingness, you're greeted by the beautiful Alabama swamps.
So sweaty.
And you step out to
Too
the
hot.
wide world of tomorrow, except when you turn your phones back on. All of you are subscribed to Twitter Blue like you promised. And a tweet has been sent out saying, "Attend Space City, USA immediately." And that was the Invictus All-Star Game.
Good
I
job.
look
job,
over, I
Jessica.
just see a sign that says, "Ride over, thank you for coming."
Yeah.
Great ride! I take back everything I said.
Time to review some shit.
I mean, there's an epilogue here. You know,
I
Michael
lost my
Bublé and Erica
sunglasses.
walk off to the distance. Jay and Sam Neill walk off to the distance. Joe and Harlan walk off to the distance. William comes back from the dead.
I just remain haunting of my own writing desk, and then my episodes just are scheduled on
coming out.
Buzzsprout. So
They
yeah.
get even spookier because you got like first or less spooky because now you like, oh, there's not much here in the ghost world. It's like, this isn't as spooky as I thought. That is easy. James, you also get an epilogue where you get your robot hand to jerk yourself off, and it's awesome.
It's a stranger. It's Beep Boop. Oh, he loves you so much.
Oh yeah, Ash, you get to replace J.K. Rowling and become the new Harry Potter, but a better writer or whatever. And then Alex, your post-credit scene is John Hamm's head.
I'm just sitting there with it. I'm just like, hey man.
Another
and then
skull for my wall.
I should get the skull.
There you go. There's our epilogue. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, everybody.
Succinctly
Great
wrapped.
job. Debrief. Oh my God.
yeah.
XP goes to Jay, who just tweeted out "Attend Space City, USA."
I just found that on my
immediately.
Twitter.
I'm gonna do it right now too because I think that's so
I'm also
fucking
gonna
funny.
do
Do I
it.
have a
Yeah,
Twitter account? I
I'll
think
do
I do.
Everyone tweet. You do, Erica, because I follow you and you never
Yes, you
tweet.
do. Oh my god, yeah, I don't go on it.
It's eHaster. I
Where
like
is-
tag you all the
where-
time.
Where's my thing? Where's Twitter on this? Do I have to log into the
Thanks,
actual
Jay.
website?
Jay, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, you
Everyone
rolled.
tweet
I
it.
just
Everyone-
found it. I woke up and I
Yeah, what's going
I
on?
don't even know what happened. Where
So
was I
fun-
the last 2 hours?
So fun fact.
Ooh.
And this is a little bit. Oh, there's the skull. Oh yeah, there's John.
Hello, my friends. Please go to Space City. It's me, John Hamm.
He was great as the semi-truck and cars.
It's so good. So fun fact. So Space City
I
is a
tweeted
real
it.
thing.
What?
no.
It was a failed Alabama theme park that did have all these things. It had Lost
Oh
World,
my
Land
God.
of Oz. It had a place, and this was in 1959. Had a place in Alabama called Old South.
Yikes.
How fucking racist do you think that place was?
Real bad.
And then I had Moon City. And that map I showed you is the legit, like, cobbled together map of, like, the proposed theme park. It utterly
I
failed.
wish I'd known
What?
that. I would have looked at where I wanted to go.
What is hilarious is that I lived for my dad in a year in Huntsville, which is known as Rocket City.
Oh
in
yeah,
Alabama. Yep.
I think that's.
Okay.
I found this map on the Huntsville like website, government website or whatever, and they wouldn't let me save it. I had to like screenshot it and piece it together. Jerks. But yeah, all this was a real place that was supposed to exist, and then it fucking failed miserably.
It's amazing.
Did people not like it?
They didn't like the old South in 1959 in the South.
What?
Why not? That's the time the old South that is freshest.
It's so eclectic though. Like
was the
Lost
South.
World, Land of Oz, Moon City, and it's called Space City. Like it just.
Dark Side of the Moon
Yeah.
connects with Land of Oz very well. They sync up perfectly. Actually.
Whoa.
What do most of those things have to do with space?
That's what I'm saying. It's
they're on
it's
the
so
Earth.
weirdly eclectic.
Earth.
Yeah, pick a
Emotional.
laser.
Emotional.
It emotionally feels like the moon. You know. I want to like everyone's tweets who tweeted out from.
We
this
have to
thing.
do all of our social media stuff afterwards.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now.
Or else the stream's just going to become us looking
On Twitter.
at Twitter.
I'm trying
Whatever.
to
Well, and-
find the link for the stream so at least I can like post
Oh.
that as a reply
don't
to
give
my own
context.
tweet.
No, I didn't give context.
Yeah, you can't
I
get
just-
context. You can't. Give
Fine, I
context.
won't give.
That's my annual tweet.
Too much. You can't
Yeah.
give them what they want.
Yeah,
Can't give them anything.
There. Attend the Space City. Okay, I'm not even gonna retweet. I'll retweet.
Oh, Space
I
City
just-
USA. I forgot to write the
I
USA
just copy
part.
pasted what Jay
I just
wrote,
copy pasted what Jay
exactly.
wrote too.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This was honestly an absolute blast. It's always a bit of a madhouse to run 8 people in a game, so
You
thank you,
killed it.
players, for.
Yeah, you crushed
for
it.
Well, I mean, not everyone got their limelight. I tried to balance as much as possible. It's very difficult,
We got
but
the
everyone
Bublé
did a
line.
fantastic job. So
Like-
feel very proud. And Michael Bublé lived, and that's the most important thing.
Oh, yes.
Oh, of course. He
And
has to
next
come back
year-
next year and the year
Of
after
course, he has
Not
to.
for
That's
Christmas
his-
though.
No, he won't sing for Christmas. And then he'll sing "Fly Me to the Moon" next year. Next year's INVICTUSCON game is called "Fly Me to the Moon," where you actually get to go to the moon. Because
Yeah.
this all started off because I asked them today. I was like, "Where do you want to like play?" And Jay was like, "The moon." And I was like, "Okay." So I started googling. And it was like there is a space theme park. I was like, "All right, that's close enough." And then like there's a
That's
thing in it
fine.
called Moon City. I was like, "All right,
You sound so tired. You make yourself sound tired.
yeah." I was like, "Okay, fine."
All right.
But yeah, that is it from us. For patrons at $25 and up, we're going to be doing a patron call in about 5 minutes. So join us then. And for everybody else, games all tomorrow. Minecraft server open tonight. Panels all tomorrow. William is on a panel.
That's it.
That's it. Just William. We're not even on panels. And yeah, we're going to be hanging out all INVICTUSCON weekend. So be friends, hang out, have fun, all that kind of cool shit.
Be
That is
nice.
it from us. As my good friend Erica always likes to say,
Have a good night. I will be under your bed.
good night.